He's up long. Turning around to try and deny the plant. They would have expected that was clear. Why would a CT be out there? Well, he's there and he's in the right position at the right time. Twist will get the response. Glock at range is impressive, but it's almost too late. There's still a minute to play. But with the bomb not yet planted, they're giving the CTs a ton of space. Unfortunately, it's just Daps. They won't even hold it. They'll try and play this to time. Play this to kills. Daps gets one back in doing that, though. They have to be careful. Low HP for Crims, but he's got the headshot instead. Daps falls. Scout shots from Cirque can make that haunting for everybody. Breezy. Just as he thought his vision was lost. He's dead-eyed Dick with the deagle as he takes the head clean off of Twist. 4-on-4 as a result. Daps, though. Smoke. Bomb gets dropped. This gets awkward for Fnatic.
20 seconds.
20, exactly. 25-ish, but 20 before the plant has to happen. As Brolin does at least get one back, gives some space. Daps is going to fade off because the smoke's dissolving. And Tarek now with the deagle is keeping them at bay, keeping them at range. And it'll slowly fall apart, surely. It has to. Ramp covered, they can't swing, but Daps still gets a headshot from that range. JW at least shows up, and look at the HP. Wall, and he's got to be so careful not to position himself as to be predictable. Breezy there. Good flash. Crims goes down. Exist has fallen as well. It didn't take much. In fact, it was through the wall. So that 3 HP costed him dearly. Tarek now waits an attempt. Cuts out JW.
Good positioning from Tarek here to be able to finish off what Ethan started. Cirque can finish this right here, right now. Spots him up, will do so. AWP through the chest.
The timing's perfect for the CTs. They've got to hurry it up on the T side. Tarek's behind already. Tarek's got one. That's going to slow them down. They try to attack Monster to compensate for it, but Breezy on the off angle gets Broland down. Twist up. Ethan does fall to exist. Tap's able to trade it though, and this setup was far too strong. Yeah, couldn't even get near the site to plants. 5 seconds. Nade gone. And at least gets Tarek down. Fnatic give up the first round.
There was the sandbag boost that we did just see coming in, but that's been moved. It's going to be a quick pounce play onto the side.
It's a good swing from Breezy lineup as well. That's perfect for him as they just weren't sure where to stand and weren't sure of his location. Gives them up, and Ethan's added to that. So forget reset potential. That might go against Fnatic rather than in their favor. As Twist gets in a position to look toward heaven, but ooh, spotted the boost. Just wide of Tarek. Hit that shot, you might have a different story.
No armor here on him. It's just a matter of time, and he'll get taken down again. Tarek with 2 in the round. Tarek is now stuck behind that. The cavalry is slowly making their way over. He's going to call this.
And that is a position in, but not with the smoke. There's still slightly gray screen. Flash never came through, and it's time for Daps to step out. Turning it around from a 3-0 start. They can put it off the pistol. They held their nerve to keep that to 3 instead of just 2. Behind the fence, won't be able to get the shot. In fact, he could sneak from the dumpster. I worry for JW because he's open from that position, but won't be able to see it. He's gone far enough into the bank. Spotted one. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the wall. He did. He couldn't hit it.
Back onto the bomb side. They can close up.
Balcony. Ethan gets Twist. Broland still sits down in the pit. 1 kill to the CTs is fine because time is the enemy and the bomb is ultimately the 5th man. They have the advantage. They'll get it back. Broland finding 1. Forces them out. They now know they're on top of the catwalk. Molotov on top of the bomb. Spice and time and Exist with only 1, but JW will be able to trade off his death. And Crims goes down to the bomb. JW almost does, but gets away. And, well, hold it out to the main entrance down to 7 HP. JW finding that kill through the smoke. Tarek annoyingly gets tagged to the wall, but the shadow again. Fix them, please. CSGO dev. Burst fire and client-side shadows. Tarek is taking full advantage of it, and you can see why. He now is a third as he sneaks back in to find Crims in the bathroom door. Twist the only one left. AWP in hand. Tarek looking for that as well. Couldn't get the gun drawn fast enough. Knew he was shuffling over, but round is done. 18 seconds. NRG back in the winning ways, and it'll be 7.
Fluffed grenade there from Cirque. If it landed, it could have done some damage, but Tarek's going to continue to barrel forward. He gets one, unable to get on out. He's plucked out of thin air. There in support. Ethan using it to his advantage. Will pick on out, get the kill onto Crims, and now 2 to find. Real estate is.
Trying to find it over top of the ramp. Daps takes out Twist finally, I have to say. There was a nade that almost got him too. He had 8 HP, put him to 6.
If he goes up and over here, he's going to have an angle there. Correct. Hold up a minute. Daps was ready and raring for that one. Okay, again on JW, so they want to keep it convincing, but Twist and Brolan, they get shut down, coming into the blender. Alright, blind, it doesn't even matter. Look at him go. 3, 4. Oh, Circa one there.
Yeah.
Little robber.
And then vanishes, I suppose. Inside of the stairs, wants to go back the other way afterward and start back to normal. It still puts pressure on the pistol rounds, but you also have more chances perhaps to get back into it. Also be broken down. It's a tough one to call. That is a fantastic shot from Brolan. Cirque is gone. Tarek stuck in the corner. Brolan finds him as well. Twist, after Brolan falls, he's able to trade off his aggressor and Daps. And it's Ethan and Breezy. Round 15, they have to go for it. That's the exciting part. They have to go for it. So let's see how creative they can be on the retake. Trying to bait out Twist. And did find his position. Good flash. Breezy's able to capitalize. He's in a 1-on-3.
He's good, but it's not happening.
Looking for utility. There isn't any left. No smokes down. Couldn't get anything from the corpses that he left behind. And I think the bomb's too far gone at this point in time. Has a kit, but if he can't smoke it off, he can't really hope to do anything with it. Crims is raiding. And 9-6 Fnatic get that round. That could be the magic round. We'll see. Twist equally so. Takes down Cirque. Crims is peeking again. Twist backs off. They weren't in from Monster. Nice response, I have to say. From a jumping Breezy. Exists on the reload. Costs him. Couldn't get the first shot off, and then you're right. They've swung backwards. They've looked toward him. They can't plant with him. Oh, I take that back. What am I saying? They just did. They were doing it inside of the smoke the whole time. I didn't think they were quite ready or positioned against Crims to do it, but they stuck hits and didn't let Crims get a chance to peek in the process. It's now them in the advantage. Or is it? Because low HP. Daps, good position. It is a one-on-one. Crims knows where he is. Daps jumps. Oh, on the balcony. I thought he was going to be mid-air. He actually stopped on the railing, and a headshot. Successful. NRG gets the second pistol.
Just going to explode on this very quickly.
Roland. Good set. He got both. JW helped him, but that is incredibly well positioned. No one came in the main entrance, if you want to call it that. Smoke suggests, and Molotov as well, that he would be. That. I don't know if they see
Hunting the smoke.
Yeah, the smoke down. I don't think they can see the trajectory. I don't think they're going to be aware. Exist is trying to find it. He gets him, but bomb's planted. He's sitting it. This is amazing. What? He's actually on it. They don't know it because they didn't hear it. There was too much commotion. This guy is using his brain in a better way than anyone else we've seen in a while. Exist again showing off his experience.
We've seen that be hugely detrimental. JW wants to get forward again, wants to find some info. Gets one immediately traded by Ethan, so the P250 down the gob. And now they've picked up but Crims, look at him go. The rock of old. Unbreakable. Playground position. Lots of flashes, nades to facilitate him, but Crims is a while away, and they're not expecting this. Can he get two?
He's got to be careful not to get reverse wrapped from Fountain. That's why Crims is where he is, inside of the bathrooms. He's left his teammate a lot to work with. It's super tough. Fortunately, they've been given a bit of room with Brolan. Great round.
I'll get this done because the close range of the AUG right here could be superior. No, Tarek's Jiggle Peak will get the better of him. Daps, meanwhile, will go down to Crims, and anyway, the round's over.
Yeah, they just found Crims got Daps, as you say. That pretty much secures it because they were pushing up B. It would have been interesting if they over-pushed and gave a road toward A with one single kill, as would be the case now otherwise. But it's one on, Twist. A little bit slow to get the shot. Enemy at the gate indeed. Twist watching short. They need to be careful to swing at Monster. Smoke's down, thankfully, because Twist, I think, was in the open. Otherwise, and he's going to try and go through this. He's going to almost try and pull an Exist and get ahead of them. That gives Ethan a gap, though, and he goes through it. Bombs drop. Twist gets one kill that's important. It gets sloppy. 10 seconds. Cirque, he's going to try and plant this the second time. Crims is not in a position to do anything about it. Can Cirque be fast to pull it back?
Oh, does he know that Brolan's close?
Fake that he went towards short. Brolan's going to hear that, so they know he's still inside of the site, and JW takes advantage of that information, uses it for the good, and Fnatic take the lead.
Lots of versatility. Interesting, this stack. They actually react off of the flash. Crims steps on up. It's whack-a-mole. Ethan takes him down in another opening that can't be traded back, so can they find the second like they did in the previous? Twist and Exist over to B.
The one thing they have to be aware of is that they didn't cover long, so Tarek is pushing through A. Brolan might get Daps.
There's no avenue, though. Brolan's cut this off. They have to go B.
Again, Breezy, though, with this 13 seconds. Tarek's not, you're right, he's not there fast enough. He needed to be there in order to deny the bomb plant. They've swung around. Exist is gone. They get one back. Brolan drops in the end. 4 seconds. They just got to the site.
Yeah, that's true.
Brolan brawling goes around the corner. What is this nonsense?
Did lose 6 on the trot, right? So that means they had 2 rounds of the residual 3,400. and then they've won 2 in a row here.
It's only going to be built at this point to...
And Fnatic can actually have 4 players here as JW goes to rotate now.
This gets Tarek, Breezy, back on to Exist. 13-13, we are late into this game. Fnatic has the lead in this round for the moment. Make that more so because not only does Twist get Breezy, he gets the bomb. That means Cirque has to go toward him, which means he's in the open even if he gets the kill. And Fnatic are now 2 away from wrapping up this series. They're not elevated up the stairwell yet, so to speak. They still have 1 player at jungle. Crims gets Daps. No further action. They need to know now that this is back inside of the site of B and Exist in position, but they both fall on the mound to 1 man. Ethan, they trip over each other. They lost position. They were desperate to get it back, and it's a tie game.
NRG also in a position where they can't chase. They need to hold on to guns too, but they don't need to chase because Tarek, he's cut them off before they can get away. He's going to take down JW. He knows what the last is. He can call for the rest of his teammates. He can call for backup because Crims is stuck towards long. They take this away. Fnatic with a low buy going into the next round. That's it. Tarek with a big kill there.
Inside of the smoke. Molotov down, covers off the stairs. Cirque swings it around toward the armored van. He's holding off the other side. There's not any access to the site now with those 2 AKs guarding the doors. Exist in JW. All right. Working their way back in. Exist was going to get the AK that was down at the bottom of the stairs. He's not with his teammate. Time's still there for a 10-second defuse. JW. He taps and looks for the last. It's that long. He's got it, but there's no time because he doesn't have the kit. What an incredible performance. 4 kills. If Exist had stayed, he could have got an AK from one of the players' drop.
Through the roof today. There's something in the water here, isn't there? I don't know if it's mistakes being made or fantastic shots. I'm going to lean towards the latter because the amount of clutches...
It's a lot of pressure on 1 man. Thankfully, Twist is going to get close. Can't see inside the smoke to deny the plants. Does get Cirque backing off. Crims follows it up. Overtime looking like a high probability because Pro lands on the lurk. Daps goes down. JW gets Ethan. This time they get the defuse. And for the 2nd straight map, we are going into overtime.
Would you believe it?
Right. Shot back in from Proland. They didn't get the plant.
What?
Proland doubles it up. Tarek, he'll get him down in the end, but he's got Exist in position. Bomb drop once more. 14 seconds. They just have to hold off the shadows. Exist on the back of Proland is able to control it, and he gets Cirque spraying the Tech 9. Instead of playing the traditional headshot, he plays the off angle, and Tarek still finds it.
Gets wrecked indeed, and now to be a B-bomb site play again. Twist from the pit in the back section. We'll spam through, not getting anything done. This is going to be a retake.
Retake that Tarek's not ready for. Gets over top. Finds the kill immediately. Twist. Still a lot of time. He doesn't have to panic to try and get back onto it right away as Daps gets 1 onto Twist. Cirque finds JW. Daps still spraying into it, trying to defend the defuse, but Crims is on it. He's holding it. He's got Broland defending, and even though Broland goes down, he's already got the defuse done. It's 2 in a row for Fnatic.
He can creep into the side. Oh, no, he can't. Daps is there. Still goes down.
JW with the response, though. Cirque traded. It's the advantage back to Fnatic. It could be the game on a clean sweep in overtime. It could be the series. It could be Fnatic versus Na'Vi. 2 storied franchises of CSGO. One that had an era, and one it is the team that never has in Na'Vi. Still searching for their time. Breezy wants back in. He has to. Ethan's going to go with him. They both have AUGs. They've been using the AUG a lot despite the change. Some teams have gone back to the M4. They seemingly have not. Smoke on top of the bomb. It's a little bit deep. It doesn't cover the front side of the bathrooms. The shots will, though they won't. JW hits it despite being blind. Ethan gets 1 back. 1 only knows Exist is in the corner. Follows that with the headshot.
He's sitting it.
He's going to stick this. Twist does the AWP. He's missed it. Twist has missed it. He's going to try and spray it back. He just barely holds it. And we are not done. And a sweep is possible. Don't rule this out. That might still save this game.
Hits and flashes come on even now, and there's 3 players on the bomb site to receive from NRG.
Cirque actually touching each other, tripping over each other almost behind the truck, and that's going to give JW the double on the way through. 18 seconds, they have to get the bomb in position, and JW is trying to hold to make sure they can't do anything about denying the plant, and indeed they cannot. He holds the wall. Exist backs off, wants to play the post as far and as safe as he can, but not too far though. Still hold the lane so he can swing. Doesn't go all the way around toward bathroom connector. JW with the clothesline. Follows it up, he actually hit Breezy. All on Tarek, the new addition in a 1-on-2. And it could be it for Fnatic. They might find the final after all, and it's Twist to confirm it. They will play Na'Vi tomorrow. Hell of a series.
Fantastic series. And JW, the longest standing Fnatic member, he's been there since the very beginning. Maybe he moved around a little bit in the middle there, the whole godsend situation, but he's the hero in the end, ends on 32 kills, a lot of impact from this man, and NRG are going to feel those pivot rounds, those mistakes. That haunts you in a series.